push-up. Yo, what is up, AD team? Austin Dunham back again with another video. So in today's video, I'm gonna discuss my top 5 favorite calisthenics exercises to build muscle. So this is strictly about building muscle, hypertrophy, to make the muscle bigger, not strength. And these are like my go-to exercises whenever I'm trying to get a crazy pump or, like I said, build some muscle. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, some rules of these exercises is that 1, they must be compound based. Compound exercise is an exercise that works multiple muscle groups at one time. The best muscle building exercises are compound, not isolation. Rule number 2 is that I should not be able to do no more than 15 reps of this exercise. So if it's a body weight exercise, then obviously we're working through progressive variations. So if I can do more than 50 reps, then probably not a good exercise for me. I should pick something harder or add more weight to myself, right? And rule number 3 is that the intensity must be high. Training to almost failure, complete failure, reaching that threshold. All right, those are some of my top rules when it comes to building muscle. Now let's get into the first exercise. All right, so the first best exercise, you guys already know, the pull-up. The pull-up is the best upper body pulling exercise to build muscle that there is. Better than lat pull-down machines, better than any lat row machine, anything out there. If you're not doing pull-ups, you're severely missing out on your ability to gain muscle and grow those lats. All right, now for me, not just a pull-up exercise, but actually doing weighted pull-ups, guys, adding weight to your body. And I feel like that's even better than the body weight variation. So one-arm pull-ups, yeah, that's good for getting strength. Typewriters, yeah, that's good for looking cool. But if you want to build some serious back muscle and grow those wings, then you need to be doing weighted pull-ups. And of course, you got to build up your normal pull-up numbers before you do it. I recommend that you build your body weight to at least 10 to 15 pull-ups in a row before you move on to weighted. All right, so exercise number 2 are dips. Now dips is something that I used to do a whole lot. Weighted dips have been my favorite for a long time, but you know, once my arms started getting bigger and my chest started getting bigger, I honestly stopped doing it because it was almost too good of a muscle building exercise. So my favorite way to do dips is not the parallel version like this, straight up and down, but to actually have a slight lean, like a 20 degree, 30 degree lean in my body. It's going to initiate a little bit more chest, right? And you're still going to get that crazy tricep activation in there too. So come up straight, lean in a little bit, come down, and make sure you get those 9 degrees on those elbows, right? Like I said, I still do dips whenever I have like a muscle building push day, but even nowadays, like, I don't do it because it just works a little too well. But if you're trying to grow your chest and your triceps, then try the forward lean dips. It's gonna make you explode. All right, next exercise is the feet elevated push-up. So this will be a very good muscle building exercise for my intermediates out there. All right, so beginners, obviously don't put your feet on top of something, but if you're intermediate and you're looking for more chest muscle, more triceps, more shoulders, definitely put your feet on top of something just like this. Not too high, right? This will be probably perfect. And do variations from here. So you can do normal, you can do close, you can go wide, archer. And the reason why that is so good is because the range of motion increases, thus increasing the time under tension, thus the intensity goes up, thus more muscle goes up. If your diet's correct, of course. But definitely one of my favorites. And to this day, I'll probably put a weight vest on and do something like that too if I'm trying to get a little bit more chest activation. All right, the next exercise, we're staying on the elevated bench, and that is the elevated dive bomber push-up. Dive bomber push-up is something I really discovered probably more so in the past year, but I've been doing a more advanced variation of it, which is the 90-degree handstand push-up for years, right? But this one is really good to get that time under tension once again and to train multiple muscle groups at once. Your chest, your shoulders, your triceps, and really emphasis on the lower chest too. So let me give you some 4 tips as I'm doing it. All right, so foot on the bench like this, hands shoulder width apart. Simply come in with your chest down first, come up, arch the back with your arms straight, and then you go back in that C-like motion, pushing through your shoulders now like a pike push-up. So come up, chest down, curve the back, arms straight, and go back around. After doing it, I feel it all in my chest, all in my shoulders, all in my triceps. It's literally, I feel like one of the best pushing exercises for late intermediate to early advanced stages. So if you're not doing that one for muscle building, definitely add it to your routine. All right, the last best exercise to build muscle, body weight base. And keep in mind, this is all upper body exercises, not lower body. Might be some people in the comments, what about legs? We'll get to that in another video, but for this one, I'm gonna say the muscle up. And I made a video talking about overrated exercise, and the muscle up was included in that video. So you might be a little bit confused, but hear me out. The muscle up is a great muscle building exercise because of how many compound movements it involves in it and how efficient and fast you can be if you're trying to just overall train your chest, your back, your triceps, your lats, everything at once, right? Now, like I said, you have to execute it properly. So let's say you're able to do 5 to 10 muscle ups, which is a good muscle building range for the muscle up. Don't just stop at the muscle ups. Drop set it with a set of pull-ups to failure, or drop set it with a pair of dips to failure, or something like that, you know what I mean? So that your muscles really get fatigued. That is the best way to build a muscle with muscle ups and using it to the best of your ability, right? Now, muscle ups aren't the best exercise when it comes to strength though. That is why it is in this list of muscle building. Because think of it like pull up, dip, pull up, dip, pull up, dip. And once again, the muscle up is only a good exercise for muscle building if you can do at minimum 5 reps. If you're doing those struggle muscle ups, like 2-3 reps, chicken winging it just to get up to the bar, that's gonna be a horrible exercise to build muscle for you. So make sure you start working your pull-ups, weighted pull-ups, explosive pull-ups, and everything in between. And also remember that none of this matters if your diet isn't in check. None of this matters at all, right? So you gotta make sure your calories are on point, you're getting sufficient protein intake throughout the day, and even tracking your calories if you have to. Now, I know cooking can be difficult and or confusing. That's why I have my free video guide called Muscle Maximizer Meals, where I show you all my meals that I use almost every single week to build muscle. They're simple, they're easy to make, low cost, and like I said, they're gonna help you build muscle. Link will be down below in the description for that. So let me know some of your favorite calisthenics exercises to build muscle. Did I miss anything? Subscribe, like the video if you're new. See you guys next video. Peace.